Stop buying decor from the store. Everything you are about to see, you can make yourself for less than the price of one throw pillow from a home store. In this video, we are going to walk through the most beautiful crochet home decor you can make this year. We will go room by room, starting in the living room, then the bedroom, the kitchen, and even the bathroom. I will show you what to make, what kind of yarn works best, and how to turn a plain room into something that looks like it belongs in a magazine. Stay until the end because the last idea on this list is one almost nobody thinks about, and it might be the one piece that changes the whole feel of your home. Now, here's something a lot of people get wrong about crochet decor. They think it has to look old-fashioned. They picture a scratchy blanket and a color nobody would choose, sitting on the back of a couch that nobody sits on. That is not what we are doing here. Crochet has changed. The yarn has changed. The colors have changed. And the way people are decorating their homes right now, with soft textures, warm tones, and things that feel handmade instead of mass-produced, crochet fits right into that. You're not making something for your grandmother's house. You are making something that could sit in the nicest apartment you have ever seen, and nobody would guess it came from a ball of yarn and a hook. Some people also think this stuff takes forever to make, or that it's too hard if you're just starting out. Almost everything on this list uses basic stitches: single crochet, double crochet, maybe a granny square if you want to get a little fancy. If you know how to chain and pull a hook through a loop, you can make almost everything I'm about to show you. So let's get into it. Let's start in the living room, because that is the room most people want to fix first. The easiest place to begin is a throw blanket, but do not just make any blanket. The trick that makes a crochet blanket look expensive instead of homemade is picking 2 or 3 colors that actually go together and sticking to a simple, repeating pattern instead of a busy one. Think warm beige with a soft rust color, or a deep green with cream. Drape it over the arm of your couch, not folded flat, but loosely thrown, like it just landed there. That one small styling choice makes a huge difference in how put together your room looks. Next, pillow covers. This is probably the fastest way to change how a room feels, and it costs almost nothing. You don't even need to make a whole pillow. Just crochet a cover for the pillow you already own. Chunky yarn with a simple textured stitch like a moss stitch or a basic ripple gives you that soft, cozy look you see in home design photos. Mix a solid color pillow with a textured one and place them so they lean into each other instead of sitting perfectly straight. Again, small choice, big difference. Now let's talk about something people don't think of as crochet, but it absolutely is: wall hangings. A lot of people picture macrame when they think of wall art like this, but you can crochet the exact same look, sometimes even better because you get more control over the pattern and the texture. A simple crochet wall hanging with a wooden dowel and some fringe at the bottom can turn a blank wall into the focal point of the whole room. Hang it above your couch or your bed, and it instantly makes the space feel finished, like you actually planned the room instead of just filling it with furniture. Now, if you want to go one step further in the living room, think about a floor poof or an ottoman cover. These take more yarn and more time, but the payoff is huge. A round crochet poof in a warm, neutral color becomes a piece of furniture on its own. It works as extra seating, a footrest, or even a little side table if you put a tray on top. And because you made it, you can pick the exact size and color that fits your space instead of settling for whatever the store happens to have in stock. Let's move to the bedroom now. This is where texture really matters because a bedroom should feel soft and calm, not sharp or cold. A crochet blanket at the foot of the bed does the same job as the one in the living room, but I want you to think about something else too: a crochet basket. You can use it to hold extra blankets, books you are reading, or just as a catch-all for things that usually end up on the floor. A sturdy basket made with thick yarn, or even yarn combined with rope, holds its shape and looks intentional, not messy. Another idea for the bedroom is a lampshade cover. This one surprises people because they never think about crocheting something for a lamp, but a simple crochet cover slipped over a plain lampshade changes the whole light in the room. Instead of a harsh, bright light, you get a soft, warm glow that comes through the stitches. It's one of those details that guests notice, but can't quite figure out why the room feels so cozy. That's the lamp. Curtains are another one worth mentioning. A full crochet curtain takes a long time, so if you're newer to this, start with a small valance, just the top part of the window instead of the whole curtain. It lets light filter through in a soft pattern instead of blocking it completely, and it gives the window a finished, styled look without you having to commit to weeks of work. Now let's go to the kitchen, because this is where a lot of small crochet pieces make a big difference. Coasters are the easiest place to start. A set of coasters in a color that matches your kitchen sitting on your counter or your table is such a small thing, but it makes the space feel cared for. Next, a table runner. Instead of a plain tablecloth, a crochet table runner down the middle of your table adds texture without covering the whole surface, so you still see the wood or the material underneath. You can also make a dish towel with a crochet top, the kind that hangs off your oven handle. It sounds like a small detail, but kitchens are full of small details that either look thrown together or look intentional, and this is one of the easiest ways to land on the intentional side. And if you want one more kitchen idea, think about a hanging basket or a fruit bowl liner. Both are quick projects and both add that same soft, handmade touch to a room that is usually full of hard surfaces like counters and cabinets. Let's talk about the bathroom for a second, because people forget this room exists when they think about decorating. A crochet bath mat made with cotton yarn so it can handle water feels so much better under your feet than a plastic mat. You can also make a small basket on the counter to hold rolled up hand towels or extra soap or whatever tends to clutter up the sink area. Bathrooms are small, so even 1 or 2 crochet pieces completely change how the room feels the moment you walk in.
Now here is the idea I mentioned at the beginning, the one most people never think about: plant hangers. If you have any plants in your home, real or fake, a crochet plant hanger changes everything. Instead of a plant just sitting on a shelf or a table, it hangs at eye level near a window catching the light. It takes up almost no floor space, it adds height to a room, which most people forget to think about, and it turns a plant you already own into a decoration instead of just something green sitting in the corner. If you have a corner in your living room or your kitchen that feels empty or awkward or like it is missing something, a hanging plant in a crocheted hanger is almost always the answer. It is simple, it is cheap, and it makes more of a difference than people expect. Picture this for a second. You walk into a living room. There's a soft blanket thrown over the couch in warm, matching colors. 2 textured pillows lean against each other. A wall hanging sits above the couch with light coming in from the window behind it. In the corner, a plant hangs at eye level in a crochet hanger, swaying just slightly. On the side table, a small crochet basket holds a few books. Nothing in that room came from a big store. Every single piece was made by hand, chosen on purpose, and placed with care. That is the difference between a house that just has furniture in it and a home that actually feels like somebody lives there and loves it. That is the real reason crochet home decor works so well. It's not just about saving money, even though you will save a lot. It's about the fact that every piece has a little bit of you in it. You picked the color, you picked the yarn, you made the stitches with your own hands. Store-bought decor cannot give you that, no matter how expensive it is. And once you make even one piece for your home, you'll probably notice that it becomes your favorite thing in the room, simply because